Pisces, welcome. This is Jamie and Soulvine Guidance. So we're checking in for your energies, Pisces. We're looking at full moon energies and seeing where things are at and what you may need to be aware of with the full moon in Leo. So if you are, being Pisces, and we look at, traditional aspect in astrology, we look at the ascendant sign. So Pisces being, kicking off in the first house, which is usually around Pisces rising. So you might find that it may differ for you, your focus, subject to where your rising elements are. Personally, I'm a Cancer rising, so I can connect a lot to Cancer, but I'm a Pisces sun. So just check that as well. You might want to check those other elements out. But having a look at Leo when it comes to Pisces ascendant sign, rising sign, it's in the 6th house, which is a lot around our wellness, our health, our body, routine. So you might find that, there's something that's coming up around self-worth, about getting into a bit more structure and things like that. But we're going to see what's going to highlight overall for Pisces energy. Okay, so take what resonates. I've already shuffled and cleared the energy. So let's check in, Pisces, and see what's going on. As I said, if you've got whatever your rising sign is, it's always great to check out what that is and looks like for you to see where the Leo full moon is sitting, okay? If you'd like to get a bit more deeper and specific into your astrology. Okay, so kicking off, we've got the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, Judgment, Page of Cups, Eight of Swords. What else do we need to know for Pisces, please? So these energies you can expect, to culminate, potentially tapping in right now, but also, throughout the month, okay, through the next cycle, maybe just to the new moon, but we'll check in and see if there's any timelines that we can connect into. But it just might be things, again, as I said, that highlight. But Leo's really got great because that's what it does. It highlights and puts things into perspective. It helps us build more confidence and power and take a little bit more, action towards the things that we start to feel good about, okay? So there might be some truths that come into play, but let's have a look. And I'm just going to get one for the challenge and then one for the potential person that you're connected to, okay? So let's have a look here, Pisces. So kicking off with the Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. I feel like there's two elements that are shining right now for you, okay, that are in the spotlight. And that is your sense of stability, which can come around your self-worth, right? But your sense of stability with this Queen of Pentacles energy. But then the Queen of Wands is, you've got the plans. You want to create a stable life, one that's successful, one that's fruitful. But then you've got this element of you that really wants to start firing things up and taking true action towards what matters to you. In addition to that, it's becoming more like pulling on in, like the law of attraction working in your favor is what I'm getting with this Queen of Wands energy. So I do feel that you're holding and representing both of these right now, Pisces, because this is kind of the power that you need to navigate forward, okay? In terms of your key strengths and like I said, where the focus is. So Queen of Wands can be about routine. I do feel that's a bit more of an earth energy, but at the same time, the Queen of Pentacles being the earth energy is also about being grounded and your sense of self-worth when it comes to stability. But the Queen of Wands too is very about being charismatic, being confident. So these two energies work really well for you right now with this full moon energy. So I love that you're holding and showing up for that here. The Judgment, the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. With this Knight of Swords having shown up and coming through to communicate, you either as a form of communication or recognizing, the way that you're even communicating with yourself right now, you might be in a little bit of an up and down energy. And with this and recognizing this, it might also be too, like, I'm getting like interesting word to come through, crosshairs. So I'm taking that potentially as like crossroad, and knowing that you need to make a judgment call here on the path that you're going and the direction that you're going. Love being here at the center, Page of Cups. This is something to do with about a love aspect of your life. Whether, again, this is someone wanting to express that, we'll find out a little bit more, guys. But it could be too just adding a little bit more of that element, or choosing that as part of the work that you're doing. Can you add a little bit more love? Can you add a little bit more fun? Can you add a little bit more magic to what it is that you're doing here? Because this is very much you, Pisces, with this little fishy in the cup, right? But again, there's just something showing up here, and and that's what I'm getting, like this crosshairs is because it's the word that's repeating to me. There seems to be something that is on your mind, or taking a little bit of your energy and time in terms of thinking. Whether it's something you're moving away from or to is part of that decision. Away or to is what I'm hearing. With the Four of Swords and the Three of Wands, I'm just getting like there's a bit of exhaustion here with decisions and choices of path and direction. And I feel right now you want to put everything that you've got into something, but at the same time it's like you don't have that full clarity yet to do that. And I don't know if, and as I said, we're going to clarify here, guys, in a sec, but there's just something here that just seems like you're in contemplation of which direction to go. And I think that's a part of what's on your mind. There's something that you're engaging in here that is not, the best thing to say is not balanced. Again, I'm getting like this push-pull energy, and hence why you might be considering, do I keep staying with this, or do I move on from this? Do I keep fighting for this? Do I keep working for this? But I feel like you're starting to make choices, but I think these are choices and things you're thinking about internally and perhaps not sharing it out loud right now, but there's still hope for something I feel, to work out or to come around into fruition. But I don't know, I feel you're tired. You're a bit exhausted dealing with it. But then there's like this little bit of energy that you catch up on from whatever you finally take a bit of peace out, time out for you. It's like all of a sudden it's like you're going to get this energy to start going forward. So the challenge is showing right now. You're feeling in a bit of a stalemate here, Pisces, with the Hangman showing up here. And then you've got your person in this connection, the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like they're going through quite a shift and change right now, which might be where things are also questionable underneath on where you should be putting your energy. All right, let's dive in a bit deeper and see what Spirit has for us as we further clarify and validate. All right, let's check out what this Knight of Swords energy is for the full moon energies. Thank you. Kicking off, we've got the Four of Voices. Again, I'm just getting this sense of exhaustion, because if there has been highs and lows in conversation, people coming in and out with I feel like random comments or things that are just like, again, do we need to do this? Do we need to really get into these unnecessary, I don't know, shitty comments, things like that is what I'm feeling. So someone might be feeling a bit of insecure, so they come in with something sharp, something just that could just be dealt with a little bit better, but that's how they're expressing their feelings right now. And I think it's tiring you out, Pisces. It's like you've got nothing else left to give. And then you've got the Page of Materials showing up here. So this is like the Page of Pentacles. You're seeking, like, I think you're trying to seek and communicate, like you need a bit more stability in this approach, rather than, I'm just getting like firing words, tongues, and things like that. Share more on this Page of Materials energy. Thank you for our Pisces. What do we need to know here? One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah. I feel like you're looking for a new way to connect, a new way to engage, right? And I feel you're trying to show them, offer different ways, ones that might be more healthy, more stable in terms of communication, because I'm just seeing there's some connection that is getting a bit tiring, is a bit draining for you, is what I'm getting here, okay? And I think you're trying to show, hey, I'm happy to communicate, I'm happy to talk, I'm happy to keep that open, but we need to do it differently, because right now where it's at, it's not healthy, and it's not what I feel is a healthy connection, a healthy union, a healthy way of moving forward. Okay, so that's what's showing up here. Let's talk about the Queen of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Share more on the Queen of Pentacles energy. The Star card and the Three of Emotions. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling, when I sit here and connect, the thing that's connecting in the strongest here is around your finances and building something for yourself here, Pisces. I don't know if you've just had your eyes and your heart set on a new opportunity that you're seeking right now. And I feel like that's what is showing up here in terms of your energy and what you're putting out. It's like you really want something to come to life, to give you that place of just stability. So it's interesting too, because this Three of Emotions, I can connect in a few ways, this Three of Emotions. One, that sense of stability, but also two, there's something here about connecting with someone that also supports that form of stability. It's like you're seeking a win. There's something that you really desire here that you just want to finally be at peace with. And I feel you're in different culmination phases of this growth and opportunity. I feel like this is right here or right on your fingertips, something that you're calling in, something that you're working towards, something that you're praying for to finally just happen. But I also feel this is a connection to someone, is what I'm getting. Like making things good, making things okay, making things stable. So I'm not sure if both of those things are relevant for you in this situation, because obviously everyone's is going to be different. But this is kind of working in two parts. Your own sense of wealth, security, like financial gains, and like stability in your career. Like, yes, I've made it. I'm doing the right things. I'm happy where I am. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling safe. And I'm feeling like, also at the top of your game in some sense here with this Queen energy. Okay. But I don't know if it's come to fruition yet. But amongst it is this other element of something and someone also being connected as part of this. So I'm not sure exactly what that is here for you, Pisces. Let's get one more to clarify Three of Emotions, please. Ace of Materials and Six of Materials, yeah. So there's definitely something here around a new beginning with your material world, okay? And that coming into balance, that working out. This is one where you're finally receiving here, Pisces, okay, with the way this one shows up. This is not about someone giving elsewhere or things just lacking. This is about fully receiving and coming into your element. I feel this is a very graceful, connected like energy here. So whatever it is that you're seeking, I feel like it's something that's going to be celebrated, because it's showing up in full force. The gift is arriving, the news and communication around it is arriving, and it's something sweet, big and bold as part of, and it's interesting because what's coming through, you've got the 5 here. So if you've been feeling a little bit like you've been missing out or questioning your sense of worth or stability or security, it's like this one is arriving to make everything yes is in terms of what you've been seeking. So I'm seeing that here financially. And yeah, I'm like getting things more in balance, more in harmony. And I do feel that with the Three of Emotions, there's this sense too of something and someone that's going to make it more so, if that makes sense. The Queen of Wands, we've got the Eight of Inspiration, the Six of Inspiration, and the Eight of Emotions. Yeah. I mean, whatever's coming through, it's going to happen and shift quickly, is what I'm seeing here, which I think too, you're going to start seeing that you're going to have to put a lot of your insight, your work into full force and action here. The Eight of Inspiration is fast moving energy, but I'm also getting it with this Queen of Wands. It's like, you need to start doing it now. Six of Inspiration, again, it's like, you've won, you've got the accolade, but I feel like it's not one you can celebrate for too long, because you got to start doing. So what I like about this is that you are moving forward. The win that's coming on through is moving you towards this nine of cups energy. If you've been feeling like, with this challenge showing up, a little bit of stalemate, things aren't actually progressing at the moment, or you're waiting for it to move forward, you're waiting for that offer, you're waiting for things to come into balance, it's like it's going to shift very quickly. So maybe this week, guys, you're going to start seeing things, all of a sudden, flow, go energy. I'm just feeling like a real upbeat. It's like frustration, whatever's been happening, it's just like, when is this going to come in? When is this going to show up? Again, you're a bit exhausted with it all, and whoever you're talking to about it, or having to have conversations around something here, around finances. But yeah, I'm seeing this move forward pretty quickly. Let's have a look at this Judgment energy. Thank you, Spirit. Share more on this Judgment energy. Got the Nine of Material, the Magician, and the Seven of Voices. One thing that's coming through straight away, don't be too quick to judge, is what I'm getting. And it's interesting, because even though that was the Judgment card, it wasn't reflecting of that. It was the Seven of Voices that was showing up. And that was just, coincidences. It was just what came off the tongue, as in what Spirit was saying. And then I'm realizing, hang on, we're looking at the Judgment card too. But that's what I'm saying. That's what's coming through. Don't be too quick to judge. I just feel right now, don't let your thoughts as well. I feel like you might be trying to make sense of certain thoughts or thinking or downloads that you're getting here right now, Pisces, and I'm just feeling a little bit clouded. So I'm just getting, hold back on any swift judgment, okay? You're in a good place. So hold space for yourself, staying connected to where you're at, because you're in a very strong position here with these things moving forward and coming in and connected. But just, there's something here saying slow down and don't be quick to judge. You might be getting overloaded with a lot of information right now, a lot of downloads, a lot of like questioning directions. And I don't know if you can or are, because it's so quick, is what I'm feeling like. It's a lot of information downloading quickly, and I don't know if you can decipher it enough to make formal judgments yet. So take your time. I don't know if you need to journal, write it down, need to meditate maybe a little bit extra, but I feel like there's a lot coming on through, and I'm just getting told, just take a step back, okay? Page of Cups. More on the Page of Cups here, and the Three Voices. Thank you, Spirit. Share more. I've got the Three Voices that's popped out, guys, so I'm just clarifying here. Just one more, thank you. Yeah, okay. So with the Page of Cups, you've got the Three of Voices, the Knight of Voices, and the Ace of Emotions. There's something here too with a connection that I feel like you're not getting enough from, or weren't getting enough. As I said, it's interesting. We've got the Knight of Voices showing up here, and you had the Knight of Swords there. Okay, so it's similar energy, but this time their energy's changed. Okay, still the same. I feel the same person that you may be communicating with, or a situation, and I feel like you've got a better grip on dealing with this person. Okay, because Maybe too, you shut it down a bit. Like I said, I think you were trying to communicate with them at some point to say like there needs to be a better approach because this way is not working and it's getting too heavy. So can we try a different way to communicate? Because I want this connection with you. This connection's important to me, but not this way. Okay. And I feel that somewhere, some here, there is love, but I feel like people are holding back right now because there's been a lot of hurt around it. But I feel like they're coming back in, or this connection or situation is coming back around to let you know that they want to make this healthy. They want to connect on a deeper level, but afresh, because they recognize too that the way they've been going about things, or being about them and how they feel and their self, their thinking, like it isn't the way forward. And I think that they're starting to recognize this, and I feel they're coming back in to connect just in a healthier way, is what I'm getting. It's a little slower, and not so defensive or so brash, okay, is what I'm getting. Eight of Swords, what do we need to know here? One more. Whoa. So we've got the Nine of Inspiration, the Eight of Material, and the Death energy. This is going with the Eight of Swords. I think there's some question here of where you should be putting your effort and energy, because it seems in some situation or something that you worked very hard for here to achieve something. And it's interesting because I feel like there's confidence in this, but at the same time, questions. There's still some questions here, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm just getting like there's questions, and that makes sense with the Eight of Swords. There's something in your mind. It's like you don't have enough answers to something right now, and it's taking over a little bit in terms of your thinking. I don't know what this is in regards to. It could be work. There could be changes in the workplace or something that you're working on. Yeah, there's definitely something that's changing here with this Death energy. I'm not getting new beginning, I'm just getting changes. Okay? Like something is changing. Maybe, you're being told you need to put more hours in, work harder, or something is coming on in that you have been calling in. So things aren't slow anymore. Things are like moving forward quite significantly. Let's just get one more here for the Death energy. Let's see more what this is. Too many. Can we just get one, please, Spirit, for the Death energy? It's given us two. This could be someone just coming on in to finally make an effort and ending the conflicts, and any conflicts that they've had. It's like something is being put to a halt here, or the way someone is choosing to communicate is changing. They're going to show you action versus words. And again, this might be a conversation you've had with them and said, if this is, you want something new, something fresh, something, this is what I need. And I think you've maybe been pretty firm about this, okay? You need effort, you need to see, you need to feel. Because this is around a significant connection and what gets you to your happiness, right? What makes you happy? What makes you feel whole? And I think you're getting, pretty solid on what it is that you want, your standards, how things make you feel, and the way that there's been communication, or the way that it's like this in and out conversation of healthy, not healthy, not sure what's coming. You're like, it doesn't work. So how do we make this better? And I think you've set the standard here. So let's have a look at the Six of Swords energy and what this is. Thank you, Spirit. The Six of Swords. What do we need to know? What else do we need to know for the Six of Swords? Thank you. One more. Okay. So we're showing the Temperance energy, the Nine of Emotions, and the Two of Inspiration. Okay. This is with the Six of Swords energy. So something needs to change here. I feel like the way that with the Six of Swords energy, there is something about leaving something behind here to get something working back into your favor, working something back into balance with this Temperance energy. I'm just getting like something's worked full circle again. You've got the Nine of Emotions with the Two of Inspiration. There's this aspect to Pisces, like I feel like you're really going to be going after what it is that you want. I think you know that you've spent a lot of time just looking at something, contemplating something, questioning something. But I think you've realized like you can't keep sitting still here. You need to start mixing. You need to start putting things together. You need to start, what's the word? Kind of like alchemizing, but you need to start shifting the dial, moving things. I'm getting like a shifting circle, like turning the dial is kind of what I'm seeing, because whatever you've been looking at is great, but now it's time to go have some fun with it. And I think that's really important aspect here, is going to have some fun. Go experiment, go explore, but the important thing is go do. It's not about thinking anymore. And I feel once you start doing, you're going to start seeing things move and grow, okay, in support of getting you closer to this Nine of Cups energy that you're seeking. But the Temperance energy is supporting you. But I feel, again, this is the dial that you need. You need to start putting things together, experimenting to get closer to what feels right, what feels in flow with this Six of Swords. Because the Six of Swords, yes, is about getting to calmer waters. It is about moving on in a new direction. But to get to those calm waters in this aspect, it's you've got to experiment to see what actually flows with the work that you're doing, is what I'm getting, or a connection or a situation. It's not about just looking. I think you've done enough time researching, contemplating, because contemplating seems to be coming up a lot here. So this is time for you to take things and put it into action here, okay, and see the results of the work that you're doing. So let's connect into this Four of Swords energy. What do we need to know about this Four of Swords energy? Okay, we've got the Queen of Emotions, lovely. The World and the Muse of Inspiration. Okay, you need to rest, because if you're feeling called to rest or you're feeling called time out, I want to let you know, after all this experimentation, after finally maybe getting to exactly what you need to do, after, you know, doing what you're doing, testing, trying, putting something together, experimenting, having fun, playing, whatever you're doing over here, because you're doing it, this is why the rest is required here, because things are about to move to a whole nother level. I think you've already been feeling it. It's like go, 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 go. Then it's like, hang on a second, getting a little bit distracted, coming back around to try, test something here. And now it's like, if you've been resting, that's cool, but we're ready to take off, lift off. I do feel like in some respect here, there might be something that's going to challenge thinking, okay? And hence why we've got the Queen of Emotions here with the World energy. There's something here, and then when I think of the Muse of Inspiration, which is the fire part, I'm just feeling very fast moving energy. Recognition, and as part of that recognition and fast moving energy, there's this element of keeping it together, keeping it grounded, keeping it balanced. But the only way you're going to be able to do that well, Pisces, is knowing when to rest and take a step back and take a breath. Because if not, you're going to be just going, 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 shiny, shiny, bright light. And I think just get a little bit caught up in fantasy, and not in a bad way, but sometimes the fantasy, in even though you might be living it, it's you're not grounded in the approach. I feel like you're up in the air fantasy because it's very exciting. You're taken away a bit by all these opportunities, all these things coming in, all the experimentation that you've done, talking to people, doing whatever you're doing. There's a lot of movement happening, a lot of fast energy showing up here for you. And something's moving forward very quickly, very passionately. Again, I don't know if this is a business, career, as in your business, a new job, career, project you're working on, or even a partnership of some kind, or a significant relationship that's going to a whole new level, but it's very fast. I'm just getting very fast energy. So let's have a look at the Three of Wands here. Let's have a look at the Three of Wands. One more, please, Spirit. I see what's happening here. I'm liking it. One more, thank you, Spirit. This Three of Wands energy. Okay. So you got the Three of Wands, the Seven of Emotions, the Five of Materials, and the Three of Emotions. It's interesting with this Three of Wands because this is like taking action. I don't feel confusion here. What I finally feel is reflecting back and gaining insight of where you've been to make movements forward, because you know where you've been before with this Five of Materials and it's not where you want to go back. So you're taking all your insight, everything that you've paid attention to, everything that you've done in your lifetime. It's helping you make smart choices and smart decisions. You're in a very strong position here. And I like how you've got the Three of Wands and the Three of Materials, because this is about now collaborating, putting things together, leading, and getting the right people to drive things forward in whatever it is that you're working on. So this seems very much about your confidence and drive, your self-drive in making something happen here, Pisces. So this does lean very much into career related, but a lot around connection, people, experiences that you've had. But amongst it, there's still something to do with the relationship here, or someone significant in your energy, in your world, that you're having conversations with, that I feel are a bit separate to this career journey and aspect. Okay, so we're going to have a look here furthermore at the challenge. So let's have a look at the Hanged Man and what else we need to know here for our Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. What does Pisces need to know in regards to the challenge? Okay, so you got the Three of Pentacles and the Strength. Let's just get one more, because I am feeling here, there might have been something that's happened in the past here, Pisces, that I'm getting around connection in your career, okay, that has challenged you at some point. And this is where I feel too, hindsight matters here. The experiences that you've had along your path and journey matter. And whatever's happened in the past, whether there's been some, disappointment, letdown, sadness, maybe even too, you may have been significantly impacted by a situation in your career at some point with this Hanged Man energy. I'm just getting that, this is what it's all telling me here when I'm connecting into the energy, but I feel like you're doing things differently this time around, okay? You know what to put the energy into. You know what might be a waste of time. You know where your talents and skills lie, and being able to put the right people in the right positions to do that. But it's requiring a different version of you to step up, and not being afraid to share your voice and communicate that with strength and determination here. You might start out with a little bit softer, a little bit gentler, but I don't know, there's something here that you might be leading younger people, but I feel you see yourself this way. But at the same time, you're this energy. You're this brave badass who's got the courage within them, beside them, through them, around them. Like you've got power in your presence. But I think you think people see you this way. Even though you feel this way, you still think people look at you this way, and it's not correct. Um, but yeah, there's something here that you just know what you need to do next. But I think, again, you've been through something and are really trying, you really want to make this work and do it the right way. So this is going to be part of your challenge within yourself that you're going to potentially experience with this opportunity that you're working on or building. Okay, so let's connect in with the Wheel of Fortune on who this significant person is and what's happening here around this situation, person, that you need to know. So I've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords. So again, this is like the other energy that is around you or you're connected with. Again, could be a person, place, or situation. So coming up here, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles. So this is their energy, guys. So I'm just connecting in because it's shifting. I feel like this person is going to come through being brutally honest of where they've been and what they've been experiencing. They may even come through to apologize. I think they've gone through their own, maybe even for some of them, went through a midlife crisis. There's something here that I just feel like is turning or shifting or changing. I'm even getting, I know the energy may not be showing up in the cards, but I got to tell you the energy that I'm feeling from when I'm connecting into this person's situation. For the person itself, I feel like someone's gone through a bit of a crisis. But you didn't see this underneath if you're dealing with a specific person. They're going through their own battles, their own crisis, and I think they've been trying to stay above water here. And I think they're coming around to kind of express and apologize because they want to make sure there's stability in your connection here. But I don't think they even know how to communicate it, and hence why they might have been a bit harsh in the way they're communicating. They've been projecting their inner world, okay? If this is in regards to like a situation, a workplace, people in a workplace, something of that nature. What I feel is happening here that things have been moving slowly, okay, in terms of the changes that they want to make. They know what they want. They can see what they want. They don't know how to make it happen, okay? So similar energy, I guess, when you think about it, because, yeah, because a lot of the time the workplace and the situation still has someone, an energy in charge there, right? An energy connected, an energy making something happen. So I do feel that whatever this is, you've got your insight here that you can add incredible value. So I think they have something that they stand for, that they want to create. I don't think the person who's there really knows how to do it. So they're coming to you and saying, hey, I've been trying. I don't think they're going to tell you this way, but ultimately they've been trying. They've been trying to make this work. It's been very slow moving. They've been trying to just, I think, manage people, like keeping things going, flowing, moving, but at the same time, it's been so slow. So you might find when you get into this place or whatever that I feel like, what do you call those things that you flick and it just spins around? A wheel of some kind, those games that you can play and see what you land on. I feel like that's kind of what's going to happen. But at the same time, it's going to move very quickly. It's like, hey, one issue, one problem. Let's have a look at this. Roll the dice. Roll the wheel. See what it lands on. Okay, let's quickly work a plan. Let's start taking action. Let's delegate. Let's make things happen. Go, 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 go. And I think it's going to take you a bit. I'm just getting like this whirlwind energy, fast-moving whirlwind energy. But the good thing is that you have Pisces. It's insight. You get it, and you know how to put the right people in the right places because you are connected to the people. You connect to things. You see things, have insight that Not a lot of people do. You have a special gift that you can apply in whatever you're doing, building, or creating here. So things are going to move very quickly, is what I'm seeing. But that's why you're the person for the job. That's why you are where you are, what you're doing in terms of whatever's going to end up showing up here for you. This is going to be an exciting time, like an exciting time. I'm not feeling frustrated or massively overwhelmed. I'm just like exciting because I think it's going to give you this new like pumping blood in your veins, one that excites you because you're getting to use a lot of your talents and skills, and you got it all. So final messages here. We've got the second chakra showing up. I love it because this is around your creativity, your spark and energy. Okay. While it's not the as I say, the lotus flower, while it's not the solar plexus energy, which is more focused on confidence, there's still this confidence in creativity that you hold and that you possess, and knowing what to put energy into to make something work. It's like you possess something special within you to be able to make something happen here, to connect in a different way through your work. So I'm pretty excited for you with the second chakra showing up here with the overall energies. You've got hostilities and angel of balance. So again, anything that's going to show up that's going to challenge you, that might come towards you. I mean, we kind of see it twice throughout here with this Knight of Voices energy. You're going to know how to handle it. You really are going to know how to handle it. I think they're going to come this way, but you're going to very quickly know what to put in to conversations, or how to just get them to, put down the sword, is what I'm getting. You've got this Midas touch, I feel, right now. So yeah, there's something special that you have. We also see here, which I did mention as well, with this Queen of Emotions energy, just to make sure that you're in your body and not getting too carried away with everything going on, because that will help you to keep grounded. As you start taking action towards all these plans and projects and things that's happening, it's very fast moving pace, but very exciting too. I think you're going to start seeing yourself in a new power and new light. You've got a lot of queen energy within you. So this is telling me you're leading something pretty spectacular with whatever offer and opportunity is showing up here. Again, one that you create for yourself, ultimately, whether it's your own business or whether you create in the workplace, as in, you've attracted this work that you want. And if you're waiting for that offer, definitely see it, and one you're going to be happy to celebrate. And I think there's going to be a lot of financial reward on the other side, Pisces. I'm going to leave that with you, dear ones. Stay well, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Bye now.